Hiya! Today I'm going to show you how to get these soft, heatless and long-lasting curls using waveformers. Now this style only took me 1 hour to install and they've lasted about 2 weeks now, so well worth the effort. Straight after washing, I braided my hair into two and I'm just undoing them here. Stretched hair really works best for me when doing waveformers. So now I'm sectioning my hair. I like to work in quarters, so I've split my hair in half and I'm splitting the first half again, and once I get to the second half, I'll split that in half and work in quarters there. So you'll need a water bottle and your favourite oil, mine's grapeseed oil, a moisturiser or leave-in conditioner, I'm using Cantu's leave-in, love that, and you'll need the waveformers and the hook. Working with the entire section, spray your hair with water until it's damp. Then add your moisturiser, paying special attention to the ends. Do the same with the oil. Now part your hair into small sections about 1 inch thick. It really is trial and error with these things, so you'll figure out how big your sections should be as you go. But that's the guideline, about 1 inch thick. Load your waveformer onto your crochet hook and then twist your hair at the root. Now place the hook as close to the root as possible and make sure you get all the hair into the hook section because when you pull it through you don't want any of it to snag. Also, you'll want to make sure you're pulling your hair through the waveformer quite slowly because if the section is too big or you do have some outside the section and it snags, then it can be quite painful. So just put it through slowly and then you can see whether you need to adjust anything as you're pulling it through. Once you're done with the first section, repeat all those steps for the next. Moisturise with water, add your leave-in conditioner, and then add your oil. With sections about 1 inch thick, put the hook as close to the root as possible. Squeeze the tip of the waveformer open, holding it close to the root, and then pull your hair through slowly. And child, these things are tech, so be careful. Then continue on. It's the same thing with each section. As far as I found, there was no difference between the blue and the yellow waveformers, so just pick and install and keep going. This whole thing took me about 1 hour. And that is quick for me when it comes to doing my natural hair. Okay, we're done. Now here's how you sleep in these. These are much easier to sleep in than curl formers. I don't know if you've used curl formers before, but try sleeping in those. That's a mission. This was okay once I learned how to sleep in them, which was to gather them on either side into 2 bunches and just secure them with a hair tie, and that was easy peasy sleeping. Oi! So it's the next morning and it's time to take them out. All you need to do is squeeze the tip and slowly pull the waveformer off. And here's the result. Okay. It's kept the shape of the waveformer quite well. It's a little fluffier than I'd like it to be, but that's just because it's on freshly washed hair. As the week goes on and I add more product to maintain it, it will be yes. So let's continue on and see what the end result will be. So the right side of my head is looking a little bit more defined than the left, and that's just because I think I put a little bit more of the product in the right side of my head before I started applying the waveformers. So product really is key, and as I maintain my hair throughout the week and put more of that leave-in and the oil in, it is going to look more defined as the week goes on, and that's kind of how we achieve the end result. And to maintain it, all I do is put my hair in 2 French braids like you saw in the beginning, with my oil and my moisturiser, and go to sleep with that and take them out the next morning, and they look amazing. And here I'm just showing you how much it stretched my hair. It looked like it stretched it to about 75% of its actual length. So these actually achieved quite a good stretch for my hair, and my hair has a lot of shrinkage, so this was a good style for me to get that stretch. I'm playing around with it here. This was filmed pre-quarantine times, so I was actually getting ready to go to work in this video, so I'm just playing around with it, making sure it looks okay and presentable, and then we out. This is the easiest way I know how to get heatless curls, and I absolutely love this style. It lasts like 2 weeks, so it is really worth the effort. So thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button down below, and I hope to see you guys again soon.